Good afternoon. This is the market update for Tuesday, July 16th. Pretty muted session today, although we actually made another record 9 days in a row where the S&P futures were actually up, although after the initial pop, we had some selling move into the market. Not really a surprise given that Bernanke is speaking the next 2 days to Congress. So there's likely to be a lot of market interpretation of what he says, and we could see some volatility. Also, over the last 2 weeks, we have gained, almost 1,000 points, 950 points over the last 2 weeks. So we're overdue for a little bit of a pullback, needless to say. Yesterday's volume was the lowest volume for a non-holiday day or session this year. So really anemic volume right now. Summer doldrums are here, and looking at the Dow daily chart, you can see we've got support a couple of 100 points below. We've got the 50-day and 20-day exponential down there at 15150 to the 200 area. So we could see a little bit of a pullback. Similar situation on the Dow transports. Looks like it's rounding off, looking like we could see a little bit of a down move. Of course, it's all going to depend on what Bernanke states tomorrow. Russell, essentially the exact same chart. RSI has gotten up there to the 70 level. So, I mean, the charts say we could see a pullback, which would be totally normal, not a surprise, and nothing to really worry about. But, you know, it hasn't been very active in the market over the last couple of days. So let's just sit back and see what the next couple of days brings with whatever the market interprets Bernanke as stating to Congress tomorrow. Dow 15-minute chart. You can see we had that channel when we did the video a couple of days ago, and it's kind of starting to tighten up here. So this bearish rising wedge that has been in place from the June low, support is right there around 15,300. If we saw a break below that, we could see some decent downside move in the market, at least over the next couple of days. So that's the areas we are watching right now. Not a whole lot of plays. Quick mention on PGRX, that news that we were expecting actually came out this morning. Very, very good news. So what did the stock do? Dumped on heavy volume. It actually spiked right up to the 20-day exponential, got as high as almost 11 cents. Dipped back down, where it traded most of the session at 9.5 cents, and then late in the day, swoosh, big volume sell came in and down she went. And that's just the story of this market. We're going to have to wait and see for an 11-cent break on really big volume before we look to jump into this one again. But really disappointing action, to say the least. Now, ASTI, very nice bounce on this one. Pull back all the way to the 8-day moving average. And the solar sector, absolutely on fire over the last couple of days. I mean, even, let's pull up STP. These guys are bankrupt, essentially, and the stock gained, look at that, 75% in 3 days. But here we had ASTI consolidating that big news that they had. The big breakout on this one is going to come when I move through a $1.31, and I've got targets of 150, 175, and actually let's show you what I'm talking about here. Pull up the 1-year chart. Break of, wrong stock, ASTI. That break of 131, and we'd be looking for a gap fill right up to this 150, 175, $2 zone. And, we have this golden cross that just happened. We've got the dip off the golden cross. Let's see, a little bit more consolidation may happen this week, especially if the market does pull back a little bit. But then that 131 break will be key, and it's a level we are watching very, very closely. BLDP. Nice little breakout yesterday on very nice volume. Dipped back today, gave a lot of dancing trades in the low 190s. Looks like it's coiling for another move, another push up through that 2 to 205, 206 level, and we'd be looking at a retest of the recent highs up there at 239. Very nice volume the last couple of days. Positive MACD cross. We saw it start today, should confirm tomorrow, and stochastics look very, very good. I like this stock. Yesterday, Zone was a stock we jumped into. It's one of those, these are the kind of charts we're going to try and play a little bit more of because it's exactly what's working in this market right now. We jumped into this stock 92, 93 cents yesterday. We were looking for a move to 108 to 115 and boom, did it blow up. Traded as high as 109 yesterday and then got a continuation move today ahead of the earnings report tomorrow. Nothing like a nice little 20% gain over the course of a day. So these are the kind of charts we're going to look to play right now. And one that looks exactly like that is HEB. HEB, out of the blue today, big volume spike. Over the course of about 15-20 minutes, volume went from 150K to over 1 million shares. We ended up doing 1.7 million shares on the day. Very nice chart play. A couple of rumors floating around there, but aside from the rumors, chart looks great. Positive MACD cross. Stochastics up through 50. Very, very strong ADX. Still like this stock for a test of at least 28 cents. And then if we pull up a one-year chart, remember these guys are also sitting on a bunch of cash. Trades under cash value. That break of 28, 29 cents, and we'd be looking at a move to the 200-day moving average at 38 cents. Reminds me a lot of Plug, which we played last month for that big move from around the same price area when it was consolidating like this, and then it blew up. So let's see if we can get a similar move on HEB over the next couple of days. Quick update on Mad Catz MCZ. Continued that breakout move. We actually got as high as 55 cents today, then it dipped back down, but strong play into the Christmas season. The reviews are starting to roll in, and it's starting to sound like Mojo is going to beat the pants off Ouya, the Android console that's been getting all the press. Mojo is starting to get the press, and people are starting to say that they've done things right. So very, very positive. These guys may have a big hit on their hands for the Christmas season. So definitely one we're going to continue to accumulate on dips through year end. So that's where we stand right now. Really kind of a boring week so far. We're not trying to get into a whole lot of plays. We're going to try and play nice chart breakouts and leave it at that. So no need to rush into plays. Going to play a couple of plays, see how they go, play the intraday action on momentum stocks, and see what Bernanke does to the market over the next couple of days. So that's it. Any questions, shoot me an email, feedback, buysellshort.com. Have a great evening. See you guys in the chat tomorrow. Bye.